Hi, welcome back. Now that we've got the player trapped by the rockfall, we'll need to make a teleportation machine so the player can continue exploring. I've saved the game scene and opened a new scene to assemble the teleportation machine. First, let's pull out the teleportation machine from the course library. This is just a simple model made up of a few encapsulated objects. If I go inside, we can see the individual parts. There's the green piece, which is the main part. Then there are two round platforms, one on the bottom, one on the top, that signify where the avatar should stand. And last, there is the red button to activate the machine. Now it doesn't do anything just yet. We'll have to hook a trigger up to it and write a couple of scripts to get it to work. So I'll grab the trigger sphere from the course library and drop it right here inside of the teleportation machine. Right now, the trigger sphere is not going to move with the rest of the parts. Though it is inside of the teleportation machine object, it is not technically hooked up to it. If you notice, there is an object called transform. When you encapsulate objects, the world matrix of the transform object connects into all of the owner matrix inputs on the encapsulated objects so as to take control of them. This way, when you move the teleportation machine as a whole, all of the encapsulated parts inside move together as one object. So we must link this world matrix output from the transform object into the owner matrix of the trigger sphere as well. Now I'm going to make some room to add some scripts here. I'll export the action radius and invisible inputs to the outside of the teleportation machine. This will make it easy to make adjustments without having to come inside here all of the time. Now I'll back out of the teleportation machine. We have our inputs conveniently located right here now. If I move the teleportation machine, we can see that the trigger sphere now moves as a part of the group or encapsulation. We're going to want to create 3 scripts, so I'll go ahead and pull out 3 JScript command objects from the System Scripts library. This first script will collect the owner name to pass along to one of the other scripts. This will be the name of the teleportation machine. We'll see why this is useful in a little bit. It will also output the script that will link into the active input on the trigger using that owner name in the pathway. So I'm going to go ahead and rename this first script name. The second script is going to collect the coordinates of the current view and output them, kind of like we did with the capture script for the rocks, only this time it's capturing the view coordinates. So I'll call this script teleportation coordinates. The last script will use those coordinates captured by the teleportation coordinates script to reset the view to those coordinates. So this last one is the actual teleportation script. The trigger will execute this script when the user presses the use key, so I'll name this script teleport. I'll go ahead and set the trigger to usage since we want the player to press the use button to activate it. Now if you meet me in the next video, we'll get started writing this name script.